Perfect.
And then my tab switch screen, was that shift space bar to be able to scroll through?
Oh, I'm on a Mac, so mine's going to be different.
Okay, it's not working for me like it usually does.
Okay, then you know what I'm going to do. So within our community on gameplays, we encourage everyone to come in and lead, sometimes to coach, sometimes to play. So here, oh, Jess, we can see your screen now. There we go.
But I don't think you can see my, let's see, where's my share? New share, there we go. There we are. All right, so can everyone see that?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna jump up to level 2. So basically we're gonna have 3 questions, and maybe Emma, you can type them into the chat.
Sure.
And it's what do you see? When do you see it? And how can you relate? Okay, so this is a really great one to build empathy and collaborative empathy. So we will start here and we'll go through gameplay. So I'm going to go through with the people that are on my screen that have camera here. All right.
I'm sorry. This is Elaine. How is everyone?
Hi, Elaine.
I just want to interject for one moment. I want to allow everyone to join in the fun, and we have a special guest that just entered. So I see the name Gina, but is that you, Sam?
Yep, it's me.
Hello, Sam. Are you shy? Are you not going to turn on your camera?
No, I forgot. Just give me a minute.
That's all right.
There you go. I'm here.
Hello. So we have a celebrity in the house. I wanted him to play along. So, Sam, do you want to tell them a little bit about yourself, or do you want me to do it?
I'll go ahead and do it. Just give me one moment here.
No problem.
Thank you. So, hello, everyone. I appreciate you having me on, first of all. And what I do is I run a podcast called Autism Rocks and Rolls. It is about autism and how we cope with daily struggles you may or may not understand. I have had the honor of getting 7K downloads of getting that yesterday, and I've had amazing guests on my show.
Awesome. Awesome.
That is awesome.
So I love, Sam, that you say autism rocks, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, why is that? Just tell us.
Well, why, sure thing. Autism rocks because it gets even though people might think, oh, then all these bad stuff. Why you not look on the other side? I think if I say myself, I think we're hidden geniuses and extremely creative.
Wonderful. So
If I had to say myself, at least.
I have had the opportunity to speak with you a couple of times, and I would say genius is correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to challenge you to catch on to this game. And can somebody just like really give us a really short explanation of what we're doing so that Sam can maybe watch a couple of us and then we can all participate? So somebody want to tell them what we're doing?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll do that. Hi, Sam, welcome. So
hey.
we were playing some emotional intelligence neuro gamification. It's a card game that basically does the heavy lifting for building new neurological paths on empathy, resilience, and emotional intelligence. How's that for short, Elaine?
Sounds awesome.
All right, so we're going to play along. I'm sure you can catch along. You can watch a couple of people and then you can go. Okay, so let's keep rolling. Thank you all so much for being flexible.
Okay, so this game, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So I re-put it into the chat just in case when Sam joined that he wouldn't be able to see the previous chats. So I'm going to choose Emma here to start off the game with, just so that we can demo a card. And actually Emma and Brenda are next on the list, so we can all try that out. Okay, so Emma, Can you please pick a number between 5 and 54?
16.
16. All right. So see what this goes to. Okay, so Emma, tell me, what do you see here?
I see what looks like to be a young gentleman that is checking himself out in the mirror and has this, what I would perceive to be a little bit of egotistic gesture or facial expression that he's giving himself of, oh yeah, I'm hot, or, just that, yeah, it's me, kind of attitude. And so I see the back of his head as well from that reflective piece. And I see that it looks like he might be in an office. He has what could be nowadays clothing, but I'm going to say it's from the 70s, early 80s, but the brown tie and the gingham top. And he also is sporting a mustache. Oh, and I see the number 11.
Excellent. Okay, and when might you see this?
I think of the movie Anchorman.
Great answer. And how can you relate to this, Emma?
I relate in a very odd way of, I would never do that. So I don't relate in the sense of I've done that with myself in the mirror before. I relate more in the sense of that is ego and pride at its best, and I have no desire to do that.
Interesting. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so can you read the two emotions that are at the top of the card, please?
You bet. Vain and vanity.
Okay, so in this card, I would like you to choose someone, maybe next in line. So maybe you can choose Brenda.
Sure.
Read the first question, which is asking permission. And then once she agrees, hopefully she will, then you can choose one of the following questions.
Okay, sounds good. So I'll ask the question in bold. So Brenda, would you be open to sharing your opinion with me?
After Jess's prompting, I'm tempted to say no and let you go to the next person, but I won't. Yes, I certainly will.
Okay, great. So Brenda, do you want to explain, if you had said no to me, what the difference would be?
As part of the asking permission thing is we have to be prepared to accept no.
Mm-hmm.
So the next question might be, is there a better time to have this conversation or something else? But if they say no, you have to respect that and move on. So
yeah,
just one of the outcomes of asking permission. But in this case, I will say yes.
Okay, great. So yes, so that's one of the skills that we teach and one of the skills that you learn within our cards, and it goes across all our card decks. So for here, I'm going to say or ask you, how do you think vanity can affect our personalities?
I think it can contract our world. I think that when we come from a place of vanity, we don't see truly what is before us. And we're living in the story that we create about ourselves in our own head. And it makes it hard to connect with other people.
Great, thank you. And then what else?
What else? I should have saved some of that for the next comment. I should have read ahead. What else? I think that it is reflective of a lack of confidence living within them, within the self, and it's an opportunity for them to do some emotional intelligence work.
Love it.
Very cool, Brenda. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
You're
right.
welcome.
We'll go with Brenda next. And
okay.
And you pick a number between 5 and 54.
33.
All right.
Oh.
So Brenda, tell me, what do you see here?
I see a very flat gray background with two hands. They look to be from different people. Hard to tell in black and white. They look to be from different people with the pointer finger out and the rest of the fingers wrapped around. And I see the number 28.
Excellent. And when could you see this?
You know, I could see this happening in an argument when people are having an argument and they're saying, you did this, and then it's no, you did that. And yeah, that's when I can see that happening.
Excellent. And how can you relate to this?
Oh, I've done it a time or two myself. I can relate. It's kind of funny because I don't often actually do the finger pointing thing, but I know that energetically through the words that I am saying, it comes across that same way as accusation and judgment and blame. And that shows up often in my life, mostly around my kids.
Nice. All right. So, Brenda, can you read the two words, the emotions on the top of the card, please?
Judged and judgmental.
Great. So now we're going to mix more people into mix here. So in my order here, I see Flora next.
Okay. Flora, can you spare a moment to answer? Oh, there she is. Hi, Flora.
Hey, Laura. Hi.
Can you spare a moment to answer a question?
Yes.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Have you acted judgmental of others before?
Yes.
So sorry, I missed the word. Let me do it over. How have you acted? So how have you acted judgmental of others before?
When I see, it's going to take me a few minutes.
That's good.
I guess you can say someone who was acting in an appropriate way, and I judged them saying that they should not be acting that way, but not realizing they had a mental problem. And I judged them on what I saw, but I didn't know the impact of why they were doing that.
It's a great example. Thank you for sharing that, Flora.
Thank you, Flora. So I'm going to switch a little up again. So Sam, I've got you next here. So we'll do you. So if you could pick a number between 5 and 54, please.
8.
8. All right. So Sam, what do you see here?
Definitely people smiling, seem like they're having a good time, and lots of others bonding. And the number 3.
Very cool.
And bonding with art, maybe.
Oh, good one. Nice observation there. So when do you think you might see the scene in this card?
Might see the scene what now?
When do you think you might see this?
Probably probably at like a coffee shop or art school or something like that.
Excellent. And how can you relate?
I got a good relationship with my mother, so I would relate with that.
Very cool. I hear that you can really see the bonding here in this card. That's so awesome. Okay, so can you read the 2 words here on the top of the card?
Sure, tender and tenderness.
Excellent. And then the next person in line here I see is Elaine. So if you could ask the first question to Elaine, and then you can pick one of the other 3 questions underneath it once she accepts. So just this question in bold, Sam, on the top.
Huh? Can I ask a question?
Elaine?
Yes, you can.
Okay, well, let me ask what makes you feel tender.
A nice warm hug. It's one of my favorite things in the world, Sam.
It is. That's one of my favorite things too. So we got that in common. That's kind of nice.
Yes, we do.
That's awesome.
Great.
Great work, guys. All right, so Elaine. Well, actually, I think we could have Flora also. Flora, would you like to pick a number between 5 and 54?
27.
57.
And no pressure, but if you all have an opportunity to call on Barbara, that would be
Sure.
great.
Perfect. All right, so Flora, what do you see here?
Ooh, wow. It's kind of spooky. I see a young man maybe in hiding in a dark room with the lights out and 22.
Excellent. And when do you think you might see this?
When someone stole something
Yeah.
and
And how can you relate?
um, I can't relate because that's something that I would not do.
Okay, excellent. We're going to go to the next one. So, if you could read the first, they're the top two words, please.
Distrust and distrusting.
Excellent. We're going to get Barbara in here. So if you could read the question in bold to Barbara, and then you can choose one of the 3 questions below.
Is this a good time to ask something?
So Barbara, you mute yourself. You're in game now.
Barbara,
is it? I don't know.
She might be going to the camera
right now. Okay. Okay, so we'll just go on to someone else who's popped up here. So maybe you can address your question to Natasha there. I realized. Gosh. What number did you pick there?
27.
My slide is crazy. There we go.
Is this a good time to ask something? What has made you feel distrust before?
One time I maybe told a secret to someone and it actually got out. I told the person to keep it to themselves and it got out. And so that made me not trust the person anymore.
That's awesome. Great. So I'm going to go back, and since we've got a bunch of people here who've spoke up, I will call upon Libby. Could you pick a number, please, between 5 and 54?
Yes, 10.
All right. Okay, Libby. Tell me, what do you see here?
Love and compassion.
Sweet. Well, oops. What else do you see in the picture?
Family.
Mm-hmm.
Generations.
Excellent. Okay, so Libby, if you could read the top 2 words on the top of the card there.
Generous, generosity.
Excellent. And if you could direct a question to Brett here, the first question there, then once he's replied, you can choose one of the 3 questions below it.
Okay, so I'm curious about something. May I ask?
Brett, are you able to unmute yourself? And
Oh,
there you go.
yes. Um, yes, I'm able to respond.
Okay, so Libby, do you want to ask the question again?
Yes, so I'm curious about something. May I ask?
Yes, you may ask.
Okay. How would you like to be more generous?
I would like to be more generous with my time, making more time to give to the poor, to the needy, and especially those impacted recently by the storms.
That's beautiful. Excellent. Okay, so who else do we have here? Linda, are you there, or John?
I'm here.
All right, Linda. Okay, so Linda, would you like to pick a number between 5 and 54?
52.
52. Excellent. All right, so Linda, tell me, what do you see here?
I see father and son playing Spider-Man.
That's awesome. And what else do you see on the card?
Let's see, 47. A warm home. A friendly place.
Wonderful. All right. Could you read the top 2 words on the card, please?
Heroic and heroism.
Excellent. So you can choose anyone here and ask that, read the first thing we have here in bold.
Okay, so I just choose anyone.
Yeah, how about Sam? We'll bring him back.
Sam. Sam,
So,
I've been thinking about asking you something. Can I?
Go ahead.
How do you want, I'm sorry. I got to see here. How do you want to be heroic?
Spread mental health acceptance. That's enough for me.
Oh, thank you. That's enough for me too.
Wow.
That's awesome.
this is
Thank
such a great group. Yeah. All right. So who haven't? Okay, so we'll go back up to, who else do we have here? Barbara, are you able to unmute yourself? Yeah. No. Do we have John?
Sorry, Jess, I thought I was keeping track for you. I was trying
That's all
to.
good. I'm jumping all over the place, so it's wonderful.
Yep.
So we'll get Natasha to lead a card here. So can you pick a number between 5 and 54, please, Natasha?
30.
Excellent. All right, Natasha, tell me, what do you see here?
Looks like it's a nice summer or early fall day. It looks like either 2 sisters or 2 best friends enjoying the day and bonding. One of the girls has more curly short hair. The other girl has longer and some curls. I see the number 25 written out as a word. They're wearing white dresses, both of them. One is a little bit taller than the other, and makes me think about my sister and I.
Oh, that's so cool. And when might you see this?
I might actually see this on a billboard for clothing. Like I'm thinking, I don't know why H&M stands out to me, but that's what stands out. On a Hallmark card.
Yeah, cool. And how could you relate?
Oh, I think it reminds me of my sister. I forgot that question. I should have waited for that one. It reminds me of the bond of my sister and I.
There's no right and wrong here, so you got that. Nailed it. Thank you. All right. Flip the card. Could you read the top two emotions up the top?
Yes, fond and fondness.
Excellent. And can you direct your questions, I think in order where we'll get Flora up again here. So read the first bold question. Flora. And then
Okay, would I be able to ask you a question?
No, I think I'm supposed to. So, would I be able to
Oh, I'm sorry.
Would I be able to ask?
Sure.
How can you show fondness when you think about?
By loving them for accepting who they are, by sharing thought, by giving advice, good advice, by listening to them with your undivided attention.
Beautiful. Very nice. Okay. So we will go back to Brenda.
You know what, Jess? Whoops. I'm not muted. I think we've only got a couple of minutes left and I want to make sure we have a chance to answer questions. So why don't we call it a game for today? Call the game.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, it was great participation.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Brenda.
No, not a problem.
That's
texted
cool. That's a really cool game.
Thank you. People have a lot of fun and it develops, it develops people in ways that they never knew they needed developing and couldn't imagine life being another way. So it does very quickly with the gamification. It addresses the brain in the learning and retention centers of the brain very differently and really speeds up the process of incorporating emotionally intelligent habits into your life. So it's great. I just wanted to make sure that people had a chance to ask any questions that they may have. Nothing coming up. We offer gameplay like this in small groups multiple times a week, and it's free. It's open to the public. You can jump on and play any level. We've got, 30 different decks that you could stumble onto any one of those in a gameplay and experience that with a group of strangers and just in a really safe environment for you to develop some of these skills. So you're very welcome to join. You can find the calendar for those events on our homepage, which was it posted? Emma, can you post it in the chat?
Right there.
On that webpage, right on the front page, there's the calendar. You click on any link that is there and it will take you immediately into, there's no need to register. It just takes you right into the gameplay. So you're very welcome to join us for that. There's some good information on the website about social emotional intelligence and what we do about it. And join us for gameplay. Reach out through hello@u-eq.com is the email. If you have any questions or something comes up after you've left this session and tonight you're laying down and relaxing and questions pop into your head about this, please reach out. It will be Emma or I that answer the email, or if it comes through the website, it also comes to the hello@u-eq.com. So probably Emma responding to you. And We will make sure that all of your questions are answered and that we get you on a path of developing your own social emotional intelligence and enhancing your life.
And I just want to toss in a quick thank you to Elaine for putting on this amazing week.
Yeah.
And the M.A.P.S event and allowing us a place to come in and share what we do, along with Jackie, sorry, dropped a pen, along with Jackie, introducing us and connecting us. So thank you to everybody for being here, sharing with us and playing the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was really awesome. This added a whole new dimension to the event, a different aspect that we would not have had. So I really appreciate it. And I think it caused all of us to look at ourselves emotionally in a very creative, fun way. So thank you all so much. You all did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
All